Wood. Have you din-dins? Woody. Are you din-dins? Are you din-dins? Are you din-dins? Oh, you're din-dins.
Well, space is there, and the moon and the planets are there, and new hopes for knowledge and peace are there. And therefore, as we set sail, we ask God's blessing on the most hazardous and dangerous and greatest adventure on which man has ever embarked.
My name's Tris, I own FITBOX and I'm a health coach and personal trainer. What I wanted to do is do more vloggy type videos about me, tell some good stories, but also try and weave in some fitness stuff to it. I have an idiot dog with me most days. Idiot dog, where are you? Wood? Say hello. Say hello to the camera.
You know why I'm here. 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 They know why I'm here.
Yeah. Blood diamonds on the king's crown. Gold hanging from the chandelier. Platinum dripping from the flows, yeah. You already know why I am here. I'm about that. You know why I'm about that. Only about that. You know why I'm about that. I'm about that. You know why I'm about that. Only about that. You know why I'm about that. I'm about that.
I've been asked this a lot throughout my career as a PT, if it's been good or is it bad to drink caffeine and the effects that it has. So on the side of good, so caffeine works like this. It basically blocks certain receptors within the brain and this causes the body to create more adrenaline and more dopamine, which are stimulants for the body and which just gives you that shaky rush that you have. Over time you become used to the effects of caffeine. The body, the brain builds more receptors or creates more receptors, meaning you have to drink more coffee to get the same result. So what's the good bits? The good bits of caffeine. So I'm going to go on Caffeine Informer, which is a website here. Detoxifies the liver, keeps you alert whilst driving, well we all have had that before. Can stimulate hair growth. I might have to start drinking more coffee. May protect against Parkinson's disease, helps ward off Alzheimer's, increases stamina during exercise, which is what most people use it for. Caffeine through coffee protects against eyelid spasms, may protect against cataracts, prevents skin cancer, lower risk of suicide, blah 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 blah. Lots of really good benefits. Is it good or is it bad? Or is it a bit of both? Well, the answer is there's fors and against on both sides, and it's down to you. I think if you live a highly toxic lifestyle, you eat a lot of junk food, you stay up late, you don't sleep very much, I think caffeine is probably not so great. These amazing energy drinks have got something like 360, no, they've got 120 milligrams of caffeine in them. Is that good? Probably not. 55 grams of sugar in one can. In one can, 55 grams of sugar. But if you were to drink caffeine, that would affect your ability to go to sleep, and we know sleep is really, really important for when you need to recover from exercise and from the stresses of daily life. Do I use caffeine? Yes, yes I do. I quite like caffeine. I think caffeine isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I think you should be wary of relying too heavily on it. So the story goes that caffeine, or at least the coffee bean, was first found in Ethiopia by a goat herder, and one of his goats ate the berries or the beans off the bush and went absolute off its nut crazy and just danced around and jigged and jumped on top of all the other goats. And he thought, oh, hang on a minute, if he's eating them beans, then perhaps if I have some of them beans, then also I'll go a bit nuts. So he tried it. He stayed up all night, could look after his goats, his little herd of goats, all night. He went to a local monk. The monk found that once he roasted it, he could have it in a drink, and he could stay up all night praying, writing, copying the Bible, whatever he wanted to do. So when this came over to Europe in sort of around the 1600s, it was denounced as the work of Satan and was taken to the Pope. He tried it, he absolutely loved it, and in fact gave his approval. So from that point on, coffee became a big thing in Europe. It's time for boot camp. Let me try one of these. Don't bother.